All right. Hello, hello, hello. And welcome back. Man, after a slew of technical difficulties, we are back. Um, okay. So we are continuing the Mouse That Roared Run with Kongo here. Um, so when we last left off, as you can see, we took over Angola from the Portuguese, which was awesome, awesome, awesome. So we got two states out of it, North Angola and South Angola, which is excellent because, um, this with our population problems, we're getting a whole bunch of peasants. We're getting a whole bunch of our primary culture in North Angola. And then a bunch of people that will probably be able to assimilate in South Angola. Now, the main problem that we ran into is that in doing our conquest there, we've incurred a ton of debt. So you can see here. So we have 2.82 million in debt, which isn't great. Our interest rate is 27%, and so we are paying 15K in interest. Not ideal, not great. Although I guess you could say, to be positive about things, if it weren't for the interest, we'd be doing pretty good in terms of our budget here. Now, our main strategy has been to start selling buildings when we get that, but unfortunately, we find that the Portuguese were just selling Angola to the highest bidder, and so when you go through these buildings, you'll find they are all owned by various people. Iran owns part of this. Piedmont and Portugal own part of that. The only thing that is actually owned by Angolans, and therefore us, is one level of millet farm in each location. So, it isn't great. It isn't ideal. So we don't have much we can sell. But anyway, just in case, let's take a look here and see what we got in terms of urban buildings. So yeah, we're just going to put everything up for... Oh, no, not that. We're going to put everything up for sale because, when you're 2.8 million in debt, that's what you do. Ooh, and we don't own any rural buildings anymore. Okay. So we are in a bind. Let's quickly recap bankruptcy. Because, bankruptcy obviously is not something you really want to play for, but it's also not necessarily the end of the world. So the effects of bankruptcy will be gone after 10 years. And it says that it decays over the course of 10 years, so I guess some of these penalties will start to, not be as intense. So we'll lose 75% prestige, which, it's not great, but it's not... We're playing as a small country. Our prestige, is going to fluctuate. The loan interest rate will go up 50%. So we're going to have an even higher interest rate, which, is not great. But by going into bankruptcy, it'll wipe out the debt that we have. And so we basically just cannot go into any more debt. Negative 95% institution size change speed. So if we want to increase any institutions, it's going to take a very, very long time. I don't see us doing that, or we can wait the 10 years. Now, the negative 10% market access price impact, that will probably be actually the highest problem, the biggest problem for us. So basically, goods that are produced by us, but outside of this of a state, in that particular state, they'll be 10% more expensive. Welfare payments multiplier. We're not doing any welfare payments at the moment, so there's that. Negative 75% migration attraction. That hurts a lot, but we've only gotten one mass migration so far. And seeing as how we're going into debt because we just acquired land and a bunch of population, not so bad. Now the negative 75% offense, negative 75% defense is not good, but we're not really doing anything with the military for a while here. So now it is 1900 in the game, and so we'll feel these effects up to 1910. There'll only be 26 years left in the game, and we can't declare bankruptcy actually until we default. So it'll be even less time post bankruptcy in the game. Forced privatization. I mean, that's kind of what we're doing to ourselves right now. And then leverage generation. We're not going to have a lot of leverage anyway. So, it is a bit of a bind here. Also, North Angola has just a ton of devastation. So, infrastructure. So, negative 49% infrastructure, but we seem to be okay. State construction efficiency is down a lot. Not a lot of migration, attraction. Now the 98% mortality might hurt. That one might actually hurt quite a bit. We don't want people dying. That's the whole reason why we took this, is to get more people. But what is good is that with the lowered migration attraction, let's see, where do we see the migration attraction of the state? We might have people move out of the state and move into Lower Congo, and considering a lot of them are our primary culture, that would be great. So let's see, what are we building now? That's right, our explosives factories and a couple coal factories. Now what can we do about this budget? Well, okay, so one thing is... Okay, so we are getting some private construction. Did we pause the construction queue? Oh, we did. Yikes, okay. So this is negative 9K with the construction queue paused. So the biggest thing, subsidies. Okay. Almost forgot about that. So we are subsidizing a lot of industries because of the war effort. So we can stop subsidizing, especially the food industries. Let's see. All right. Are we subsidizing anybody else? So look at that. I forgot about all the subsidies we were doing. So we're only about 900 in the negative right now. But government and military wages are already down pretty far. We don't have a lot of authority. So that's difficult. Is there anything else we can do here? I mean, we can lower the cost of goods. So paper. What's going on with our paper mills? Okay, so they're hiring up. So let's unpause here. Because as these paper mills hire up, we might be able to get a little bit of a cheaper cost in paper there. Losses from national buildings. The artillery foundry, yes. Yeah, because we subsidize that, so it's just fully employed. So they need to start letting people go. Although, we could see here if... So we are exporting some. What's going on with our ships? What else? Alright, so we're importing all of these firearms, which we don't need to do now that the war is over. We don't need to be importing all that sugar. We needed the sugar for the war effort. We've got a ton of liquor now. That is interesting. So let's take a look at what specifically we're importing. How are we on wheat? Okay, we're at a pretty level price with wheat. The public health insurance failed. Fertilizer we're importing, although do we want to do that? We now have built our own fertilizer plant and it's hiring up, so let's get rid of that. More sulfur. Yeah, importing meat, we're gonna get rid of it and just let our livestock ranches hire up now that we have people. No more Congolese Portuguese society. Oh well. And then more ammunition and ships. What can we get? Well, there's no good export for that. Okay. Send that exporter. Am I sure we're not? Yeah. Yeah, this has got to lower its hiring too. That's interesting. The financial districts in lower. Did we lose our company? We did. We lost our company. This is actually the second time we've lost a company. Earlier in the game, we had the Lower Kongo metals. That did not go well. And now we've lost our arms company. Okay. Well, we might lose the 1.9k of losses from the artillery foundry because that's going to hire down. Government wages. The goods for government buildings. Yeah, we're spending mostly on small arms. Oh, that interest. Alright, and so the problem is, though, we're still hemorrhaging money here. So, I don't know if we're going to get any type of bankroll. Let's see. Does somebody hate Portugal? No? Rubber has been successfully grown in Congolese East Angola. The fragile nature of these trees and their difficult to meet conditions make this achievement exceptionally important. We have many more people in North Angola, so we'll promote that one. Alright, does anybody hate you guys? Do you have any rivalries? You know, interesting, France never came to help them in that war. No. Okay. So who... Oh, what is going on with Germany? The United States against Venezuela. Germany's on that. Okay. And North Germany against France. Look at that, they're fighting multiple wars there. So they're not too fond of us. They're not too fond of us. Ooh, our infamy has gone down considerably. So that's nice. How about the United States? Oh, look at that. I was just mentioning in somebody else's stream I was watching the other day, I've only once ever seen New Africa spawn up from the AI, and yet here it is. Their president, Ossian Goodridge. Let's see what kind of country they are. Presidential. So they have the slave trade, presidential republic, land and voting. Okay, so what about the Confederacy? President Francis Holtzclaw. Presidential republic, landed voting, slave trade. And now, what about the United States? President Lloyd Flegger. Slavery banned. Presidential republic, census suffrage. Oh yeah, I did just remember from the last time we were doing this. The Confederacy does like us. Okay. Oh yeah, so we had an interest in Brazil because they were kind of liking us too. So let's set an interest in Dixie, because that can get us access to both New Africa and the Confederacy. The efficiency of our whaling stations in North Angola has proved to have a dangerous counterpart in death. Has become common to almost every voyage. It is a high price to pay, but the profit is equally high. So we can get popularity for our 84 controlled admiral. and North Angola. Save some mortality on whaling. Well, this is kind of a waste. We're giving popularity to a guy that's about to retire. Mortality is kind of nice, but the whaling station's throughput. Are we still having a deficit on meat? We are. So we'll take the throughput bonus on that. How many levels of that do we have? 3. So we have oil. And we have rubber. Look at that. British market and the French market. We'll sell off some rubber. And what about oil? The modernist Senegalese market. Okay. You can have the oil. What dyes? Yeah, we've got some pretty lucrative ones here. Might as well take the French. Take any of our, what do you call them? Convoys. Okay, so what else? What else? You know, we are always hurting for fish. I've never had a run where I've been hurting so much for fish. Okay, the artillery foundry. Oh, the nationally owned food industries. Do we still own this one? Yeah. Yeah, how much liquor do we actually need? Huh. Can we export some of it? Uruguay. Okay. Alright, so liquor is fairly level. Though the price in Lower Kongo is still pretty cheap. And famine in East Angola. Oh, I was like, East Angola. So we've started to colonize here. We don't have enough to, like, build anything. Yeah, we don't have any arable land yet, so that's just gonna have to be. Just gonna have to be. Okay. So the fertilizer plants are no longer hiring. So that will probably change, though, once we get our explosives factory on board. Hopefully we can get some movement of pops here. So we'll check on this later. Right now it says we have 240 Kongo in North Angola. Now actually would be a good time to set a greener grass campaign here, but we don't have the authority for it. Well, okay, so we can get rid of the enlistment efforts. So do a greener grass campaign there, and we'll give emergency relief to North Angola to decrease some of the effects there. That gives us, so plus 5% market access price impact, negative 50% tax collection, but plus 5% food security, plus 10% infrastructure. So that'll counter the devastation. Once we get this explosives factory, we can start doing some PMs on some of the other industries, and that will be helpful. That will be very helpful. All right. Reactionary movement. Let's have no troops. Although we seem to have a new state here, Congolese Kasi. And Congolese Equator. Interesting. Okay. Okay, where to go from here is the question. Well, okay, our budget is in the positive. That's a plus. Always good when that can happen. If we can keep it that way for long enough, then it'll exponentially start to get better. Okay, somebody must have bought a building. So it looks like our interest payments went down significantly. Dissidents in South Angola have announced plans for a major march around government offices in the near future. While they profess peaceful intentions and claim everyone will be unarmed, the march itself will obviously serve as a rallying point for those unhappy with the government. Well, okay, I don't really care if this revolution happens, because they have no soldiers. So in these events, I want to avoid other negative stuff. 2% of pops in South Angola become more radical. They're already radical. Alright, well this one has a chance of it not happening. Yep, and it did. Fertilizer shortage. Well, that should be hiring up. Okay, so first... Okay. So we sold about $300,000 of... or pounds of something. And looky here, a trade agreement with Brazil. Excellent. That is exactly what we want. Alright, so what did we sell? Okay, so the artillery foundry, and I believe there was a tooling workshop there. So those sold. Okay, now we are 1.3K. Now still, you know, we're still in a situation because we're on high taxes here. And we cannot afford to change that. But you know, as this goes up, the interest goes down, so we're chugging along, not bad. Okay, so we now have a trade agreement with Brazil. So what are we doing with Brazil here? Well, what can we use in our market? More pragmatically inclined members of the industrialists currently opposed to the passing of public health insurance have offered to change their stance were they to be offered certain political concessions. Such concessions would be unpopular with the trade unions. Well, we don't want to lose this workforce ratio, but we have a boundary. So we'll do that. I also now remember why I had those meat imports. I am trying to make these livestock ranches unprofitable because they are taking 10,000 workers. What else is outrageous in here? Yeah, cotton. How is the price of cotton? Let's see, what are we doing with cotton? So we have a lot of exports of it. We have one with the UK that's actually making quite a bit of money. But I don't want to make the cotton plantations profitable here, so we'll keep the UK one because oh, geez, that was a wheat. Troops in Congolese Kasai, well, here, I'll look that up, have reported more and more confrontations with belligerent mobs. Fighting will likely break out soon if nothing is ordered. There's only two ways to control the situation. Either pull the troops back or tell them to engage. I don't want the turmoil. So this, I don't want 10% of servicemen, pops in all of Congo to become more radical. So we'll take this. Alright. You know, now would be a good time to do some violent suppression. We don't have the authority for it. Let's see. Yeah, what rural buildings here have a ton of... Yeah, look at this. We got a ton of coffee. A ton of cotton. So what did that do to cotton? So maybe actually we do, oh god, cut that fabric trade here. Yeah. That will flood our market with 487 units of fabric. Plummeting the price of cotton. And now we can try to get some of the people on this cotton plantations. 16,000 people. Oof. Okay, this has got to lower the price. Or lower the income. Yeah, there we go. So start letting people go here. Alright. What else? And we wanted things in Lower Congo. Okay. Yeah, meat. We need to fix this whole meat situation. So we'll definitely do Brazil. We can save on stuff from that. We'll take it from France and Britain. There we go. Price of meat going down. Armed workers affiliated with the petite bourgeoisie's progressive factions have volunteered to assist government forces in countering reactionary forces that would threaten Congo. Petite bourgeoisie get more political strength. I mean, we don't hate it, but they have a lot. Or demand that this organization disarm at once. And we get more radicals, which we cannot do. Yeah, we'll do this one. Alright. So are these guys... Okay, so these guys have significantly lowered their hiring, though it looks like they're now hiring more. Yeah, hire here. Oof. Public school is not going well. Okay. We have glass here. How's our steel mill? The steel mill is just never profitable. I swear to poops. We probably need more coal in our life. Belligerent crowds have been getting increasingly provocative when confronted by troops in South Angola. Hardliners in government are demanding tougher responses, while doves are calling for troops to stand down at the first hopeful, as the first hopeful step in de-escalation. Sure, if we can get more loyalists there, we'll take the revolution progress. Okay. So not bad there. You know, we might need to turn the construction back on. I hate having it off, but we could use that explosives factory. The other thing is, revolution's upon us, but we got no troops. So we'll just send the cavalry down there. Oh. And there's one here. We don't want you both on defense. So we'll set you to advance the front. And you can go there. Perfect. Well, we're not turning the build queue on right now. I wonder if we should just look here, although they're unincorporated. So their throughput. Oh, well, we can actually incorporate it now, which is something we want to do. 24 months. What do they have here? So they don't have any of the resources that we need, though, for an explosives factory. They have the peasants. I don't know. I think we move it to here because we're just battling this employment thing. Legislative improve fertilizer. We really could use a source of sulfur. That is what we could use, and I could use my private construction to stop building agricultural stuff, especially coffee plantations. Ugh. Okay. Yeah, this war needs to be done quick. See this here. Opportunistic members of armed forces have affected the rural folk. Okay. So be it. So be it. Ah, our admiral has died. Finally. Well, who's this guy? Oh, that's right. I forgot we had hired a second guy. I keep doing this to the Navy, but do we need to disband them? Well, wages are 220. Oh, good, that's done. Wages are 228, and how much are the goods? 43. It's actually pretty cheap thing to hold on to. So I think we will just keep it cheap. Okay. I think... big hit here. Alright, I think we need to cut down percussion cap some of these trade routes. So let's take a look at the unprofitable ones. Okay, well we're at +8 for the ammunition. So we can cut the one from France. We're exporting small arms. Let's cut that. We're exporting rubber, but it's not profitable, so what's the point? Oh. What's going on over here? Kivuzi Kimpanzu has offered to spend some of their personal wealth to fund the creation of a university. Ah, Congolese Gabon. See, that's the thing. I would like to have this university. I don't have to build it. But man, that's going to be a lot of wages. It will make the paper mills profitable, or I mean, just add to the general demand. How are those paper mills doing? What's the demand? Yeah. All right. Against my better judgment, but let's go. All right, what else can we cut here? Things that we're exporting for no profit, we're going to get rid of. Now, so +5 in sulfur, though we're going to need that. The ships are level, so everything military-wise in terms of goods is level. Now, is there anything we're importing some tools. Doesn't look like we need to do that. Oh, we're importing some explosives, so there is that. We're exporting some coffee. But, I mean, do I want the coffee profitable? The answer is probably no. Yeah, look at that. Almost 15,000 people. Well, we'll leave that for now. We did make a good dent on the bureaucracy here. Now, we are gonna take a hit on bureaucracy once this finishes incorporating. South Angola is already incorporated. Okay. Right. Ho hum, ho hum. Let's see. Okay. In the midst of the debate surrounding public health insurance, one of the country's leading playwrights, strongly associated with the trade unions, has staged a widely acclaimed play. We'll take the play. So let's take a look at our market here. We want to make, yeah, we'll import one of these guys. We'll take it from Brazil because we have that trade agreement. And that should, yeah, I don't want them building more of this. Alright. I mean, I hate to say it. We gotta turn it back on. We can't stop building. You just can't. I love it when it pops up that you've gotten an achievement that you've already gotten before. Crew people have begun migrating from Liberia to Lower Kongo. Oh, yes. Bring them in. Yeah, poor huddled masses, which I've had for eons. Look at that. Look at that beautiful number right there. 7K in peasants. Just hire away, people. Take your pick of the job you want to go to. I swear to God, if it goes to any of these things, other than iron. Yeah, we can always use more iron. Field works. Okay, yeah, what are we researching here? Central banking. Beneficial, yes, thank you. Nationalism. We could use some more authority. Then we're just moving through to finish out level 2 of society. Joint stock companies, sure. Okay, let's see. Is there a coal company that is available to us? Maybe we want this. Here we go, coal. See, I don't get this. The potential headquarters would be in Lower Kongo. Ah, look at that. We can have 2 companies. We can't even sustain one. Maybe this one? Get those loyalists. Textiles. Plus 10% colony growth speed. But the problem here too is the productivity of these buildings is not great. It's generally very difficult to hold up productivity in these agricultural buildings. And the global average is 11. Yeah, because I'm sure Brazil and their coffee plantations are really making bank there. The Lower Congo metals again. But the thing is, we don't have any money to buy buildings that are already built. So we're going to have to build buildings. And so it really needs to be things we don't have a lot of levels of. And then again, also like just what would be beneficial to us. Well, we own a fertilizer plant. Yeah, that one wouldn't be bad. Okay. So what should we aim for? I don't know. Maybe the motor industry. Or yeah, this maybe the coal one. Because I could really use the throughput on coal, and then if we get the prosperity bonus, fertilizer throughput is nice, but not something essential that we have to hold on to. The benefit with motor industries would be nice. 10% formation speed is not really helpful to us. But also, you know, we're not picking these solely based on its prosperity bonus. I think we need coal. So, we'll aim for this. We need to have 5 building levels. Now, after the last update, I mean, it must be that it'll be headquartered here. But you only get the prosperity bonus on the building if it's in the state. I saw that in a previous run, and Lower Kongo has no coal. Well, let's test it out. Yeah, problem is I sold a lot of these, and I don't have any money to nationalize it. So we're going to build 5 levels of it, because why not? We're going to need a lot. You know, also, I haven't checked in a while on how my infrastructure is doing in all these places, because there was a point in time where we had a problem with that. Oh, okay. So Gabon has a problem. Gabon. Okay. So we're good on infrastructure. How are... Well, except for Gabon. Let's, you know... I've probably been saying this wrong over multiple streams. Oh, Gabon. In Gabon. So Congolese Gabon. There we go. Alright. Yeah. Oh, well, no wonder. Okay. Yeah, they just don't have... They need a higher productivity. And that's because, yeah, the coal is expensive. Be 70%. An event organized by the labor movement transformed into a brawl as opponents of the movement infiltrated the crowd. When the police arrived, no participant was willing to give a consistent statement. Well, we don't want to piss the trade unions off too much. Yeah, none of these are going to help us very much. The problem is... Well, let's stay on here for a second. Let's see what happens when they try to hire again. Ah, hello! Hannah Wills. Thanks for popping in. Just enjoying some Victoria 3. How are you? People have been complaining about the difference in living standards between us and our neighbors in Cape Colony. What is this about? This is simply an example of global economic inequality. We don't want to hurt relations there. Sure, let's make the trade unions happier and more powerful. Farmers in Lower Congo have been making appeals to the government about the dangers of the equipment they are using and would like to have some sort of health care to reduce the hardship. Well, that's what I'm trying to do, guys. Oh, what do we got? Proposed bank is a routine speech about the merits of public health insurance by Mvudukuzala Lukemi has quickly devolved into a public relations disaster for the trade unions. Well, let's slow down here. Quite a few events popping off. We don't want to take a setback. We don't want to be at 2. This guy, who is he? He is one of the trade unions guy. We don't want to make him unpopular. I think we'll take this one. Fine. The industrialists have started complaining about the existence of substance farms in Lower Congo. Lower Congo gets even more migration attraction. Yeah, and we don't want to make the industrialists too angry, because that manufacturing tax income would be hurtful. Supporters of the Radical Party have gone beyond simply campaigning for their own party, harassing and sometimes physically attacking other partisans. But we do want to keep the Radical Party in power. Excuse me. Alright, well, we'll take a hit at that. Alright, so we are at the hour mark, so we're going to take a quick pause for a bathroom break. And I'll be right back. Just a quick 60 seconds. Alright, we're back. We are back and better than ever. Okay. So here's a thought, which is usually how bad ideas start. We have this military. We have these ships. We once held Guatemala. Let them go. This is going to be too much trouble. Something that could help our bottom line here is taking countries as protectorates. Before, we just held, we just acquired Guatemala. I say acquired, we took them over. We have no more infamy. Oh yeah, though. We don't want to lose our interest in Brazil. We'll lose a bunch of trade routes. Oh, and they're in the French market. And it's a military treaty. Of course it's got to be a military treaty. Amity fresh. Fine. Is there anybody we could take over in anywhere we do have an interest? Not really. Not really. Man, Cape Colony and Britain are really, really moving up there, huh? Okay. We could try to increase our navy a little bit to get a little bit more prestige. That does help quite a bit with that. Yeah, I mean, we have the very low government wages, so that's not helping our situation. We also can't really move, and we're back up to 2.8 million in debt. So selling those two companies is pretty much wiped away. We're now at 17K interest. Okay. Another thought. We lower taxes, make everything better on people. We put these to the midpoint. It's just going to skyrocket the debt. And if we default, we default, and we take bankruptcy. Let's see. So declaring bankruptcy will erase our loans and bring Kongo out of default. But doing so will have severe domestic consequences for our country. All projects in the construction queue will be canceled. 71 buildings will have their entire cash reserves wiped out. And 416,000 pops will become more radical. Yeah. But over the course of that time, we'll start to lose quite a bit of radicals because of the low taxes. I think this is the way I'm going to go. Because the truth of the matter is, we're going towards bankruptcy. There's no changing that. Um, I mean, yes, we were out of it for a period of time there. I suppose if we fix this tax waste, if we had more bureaucracy. Let's see uncollected taxes from. Oh, North Angola, East Angola, the 30th, yeah, because, wait. Oh, interesting. Okay. So we could actually get another 2K if we just built some government admins here. We'll add to our government. Oh, the here, let's add this up there. The explosives plants are done. All right, next thing we're gonna do is trade. We're just gonna have to knock off some trade routes. Yeah, I know the meat thing, but we can't afford that right now. Yeah, we'll stop exporting that. The rest of these things we need. So let's not touch any of the Brazilian routes. Oh, we can get rid of this, because now we have the building. Yeah, these are very profitable, but we need the bureaucracy. Okay. So average tax waste is down. So that's good. We build these 2 government admins. We'll get about 2K there. So now let's take a look at that explosives factory. So start employing up. We need to import sulfur. That is something we have to do. Who can afford more of it? So France. Great Britain, a lot of it. Spain, can't really. I wonder if we get rid of this route, if the other one will grow. We don't have generally I've seen that you need to have about 200 convoys if you want to keep the trade route going. What is going on with our ports? Are we using all the PMs on them? How are we with clippers? I haven't looked at that in a while, I think. Okay, kind of breaking even. All right. So the deficit, or the budget, is looking a little better. Oh yeah, okay, so explosives. Yeah, sulfur. I wonder if Brazil has any, because that would be nice. Wouldn't it? No. Okay, well we're up to 118. Let's see if this grows. Both of those routes should be able to grow. Yeah, they need infrastructure here. I hate to start subsidizing things, but oh, here we go. Yeah. I wonder if any of the Kongo people have moved out of there yet. 167,000, I believe that is low. I thought it was like 200-something thousand before. So that's nice. These guys set up to, yeah. How are our paper mills going? Save on PMs. Oh, what's going on with Russia? They have a different flag here. A monarchy with wealth voting, so that's why. Tsar Alexander Romanov. This guy has not changed. Interesting. Okay. Man, Britain, oh my god, look at that. Britain really just took up East Angola. Wow, this is the entire state of East Angola. They do colonize fast. Unbelievable. French Congo, French Gabon. What? Yeah, what was it? I've already forgotten how it taught me. Gabon. French Gabon. French Gabon. Man, 18K of interest. I mean, we paid a price to get Angola. Seems like we did it just in the nick of time. Britain was coming. I don't think there's much else for us to take. Maybe Zanzibar. God, look at all those resources in Transvaal. And Gaza. They don't have iron in Gaza. Interesting. Well, somehow we're in the positive now. Oh, we finished the one government admin building. So, but it's not hired yet. Yeah, wait. Oh, and there it goes down again. Yeah, we need to... The building needs to hire up. And this one still is not going. Interesting. We need to check out the government admin building. Oh. Oh, it was this one that got built. Okay, so they're hiring up. I suppose we could try to keep the paper consumption simple here. So we're at 85% MAPI. I mean, that could be worse, but it could be better. So we'll build that one more government admin. All right. Start to speed this up a little bit. Oh yeah, remember we're trying to get public health. Oh, and the budget. Oh yeah, well, okay, so we were gonna hold off on our march to default to see if, oh nice, this government admin building can kind of get us out of it. Alright, Radical Party 1. I wouldn't mind having a free trade party in government. Let's see if we can do that. We can. Without them... Okay, so we can have a legitimate government or contested government. I mean, staying as a legitimate government is probably what we need because of the radicals and loyalists. Yeah, so having like 950 additional loyalists per month would be nice. Alright, so we won't change it for now. Man, the petite bourgeoisie have a lot of power. We need to move to census suffrage, I think. So, plus 30 political strength for literate pops votes, 15 wealth threshold. Here, we get rid of all of that. Yeah, I think next we try to get universal suffrage. Mutual funds. When are we getting mutual funds? Not anytime soon. So we'll go to feminism, then mutual funds. So we're booking it to feminism right now because when we get that, we're not booking it, but we're taking the path towards it. because we can get either women in the workplace or women's suffrage, preferably women's suffrage, because we're going to get a plus 15% workforce ratio. So having more people in the workforce would be beneficial. And, you know, getting more women in the workforce is a good thing. Oh, central banking. There we go. I didn't realize we were so close for that. Now we're researching nationalism. And when has that ever gone wrong for any country? Right. Organized sports will get us some prestige. That'll be nice, because if we get a little bit more prestige, we might be able to declare another interest. Yeah, what are we getting on tech spreads? Pump jacks, rifling, and postal savings. So the pump jacks. Oh, yeah. That's right. I almost forgot what they gave you. Look at. Oh wait. What am I celebrating? For some reason, I was thinking that said negative. I thought this was a labor-saving PM. I was just going to increase employment. Poops. You can get oil rigs. Oh, I did not want to click that. I just wanted to hover over it. This is the one I was thinking of. The steam-powered thresher machines. That's the labor-saving PM. Ah, man. Okay. We were on nationalism. And then postal savings. Although we're doing tech spread on postal savings. So let's do organized sports first. Then the postal savings. Then we are done with level 2 there. We go to feminism. We go to mutual funds, and we go to steel frame buildings. That is what we do. So now we build up these coal mines so that we can get our coal company. Although, after having said all of that, after doing all of that, hold on a second. The threshing machines might be beneficial. It'll make the coal more profitable, so we don't lose our company. The whole reason why we're booking it down to feminism is to save, or to get more workforce. I think maybe we do threshing machines right now, and then continue all this stuff. That's what we're going to do. We're switching to threshing machines. My hand, when it clicked, was being smarter than I was. Okay. Then, feminism, mutual funds, steel frame buildings. The intelligentsia have expressed their concerns about government decisions clearly favoring the interests of the industrialists. Ooh, we are close to tax avoidance. Hey, we have public health insurance. Excellent. I think, I don't know, I think we're going to go with that. 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 I think Yeah, we can't take this top one, otherwise we're going to get the tax avoidance. Oh, yeah, we do want that society research speed too. Alright, we have increased stuff a little bit. Okay. Hey, the Congolese-Brazil Association. Well, we can make the military happy. I wonder if we can get any diplomatic agreements with them yet. What would it take? Alright, well, not right now. Okay. So, the explosive plants. So the fertilizer plants are hiring. The explosives plant is not, because they're running into issues with the fertilizer. I wonder if here... no, they don't have any livestock ranches there. And nor do we want anymore. Oh my god, tell me, private, you're building millet farms. Well, grain is pretty expensive at the moment. Why don't we import some of that? Import some of that. Do we still not have the railroad here? Alright, we are going to just subsidize this. Alright, so we have public health insurance now. That's nice. Public schools, public health insurance. What do we have for law enforcement? Yeah, the dedicated police force. +2 standard of living. I don't know. Alright, well, yeah, we'll move up the health institution. We have the bureaucracy, and that will be beneficial to us. And possibly the education, because the assimilation increase too will very much help us, because we have a lot of pops now that can assimilate, like fluvial Bantu. Forget the level 2 allows assimilation, and level 3 allows assimilation. Oh, every level except the bottom one. Okay. Oh, you know, I keep forgetting, in terms of laws... Oh, we did do that. For some reason I was thinking we're still on national supremacy. But that's right. On our way to feminism, we're going to get human rights. And so first, we can pass multiculturalism. So that will be nice. Oh, God, of course. It was inevitable. The Arts Academy. The useless Arts Academy. I have never seen in this game, and maybe I shouldn't say never, but I can't think of a time that I've ever seen a demand for the art in the Arts Academy. Although then again, I do mainly play smaller nations like this, so maybe that's why. But it's not like I've never played with any of the great powers, and even then, don't see it much. Okay. So, one thing we might want to do here, because Kongo's out of people too, we're going to move the Greener Grass campaign to Kongo, because we have a bunch of coal mines that we need employed. I wonder if there's anything... Oh, yeah, look at this. We have 33,000 people in this cotton plantation. How on earth is it profitable if the price of cotton is that cheap? The base wage is... What is the base wage compared to everybody else? Ooh. So everybody's standard of living is below what they want. Yeah, that's because we were having good times, and now we don't have good times. Oh, did a building sell? No. Our interest rate must have gone down. Oh, that's right. Yeah, one of the techs. Which one was it? Was it banking? No, we didn't just get banking. Yeah, central banking. So we minus 2% in interest rate. Yeah, if we could raise our prestige, we would get a little bit lower of an interest rate. What's going on? Why do we still have that problem? So South Angola, that's fully employed. So is this one. Why do we have the uncollected taxes? Oh, I was stupid. It's because of some timed modifiers. Which one? Oh, yeah. I always forget about that. Recently conquered. How much longer is that going to go for? A while, I think. Yeah, 5 years. Okay. So we're going to have that for 5 years. So, one thing we can work on is the tax... the tax waste is pretty low. So that's not the thing that's hurting us. What are we subsidizing? We're subsidizing a textile mill. Why on earth would we be doing that in Lower Congo? Well, we can stop doing that. And then, yeah, that railway. Well, okay, so they should be good on their infrastructure now, right? Yeah. Okay, so now we need to make it profitable. everything. Oh, yeah, not that. Everything's using it. What will this do? It'll generate more infrastructure, which is what we need. Alright, well, let's start moving through this build queue. Alright. Okay, so we're not doing anything with laws. Let's take a look at that. Let's see. Guaranteed liberties might be nice. Oh, rubber in Lower Congo now. Interesting. Oh, yeah. No, that's right. We want to go to universal suffrage. I almost forgot. Alright. So the migration traction in Lower Congo. We'll do Lower Congo because we can always use more people in Lower Congo. Alright. We're gonna pause and take a quick break for just 45 seconds. Alright. Not quite 45 seconds, but, you know. Oh well. Alright. And we continue. So let's get these coal mines finished. Alright. Our budget's bouncing around, but we are in the positive right now. If we can keep that going for a little bit, then we'll start to lose some of those interest payments. At 2.9 million in debt. But this investment is starting to pay off. Look at that little sliver of coast. Because having taken Angola here has been beneficial. Now, okay, so we're running into a real problem with sulfur. And these trade routes are not increasing. If we get more convoys, they will. Because, yeah, look, Great Britain can afford a ton of sulfur. So, okay, so how are shipyards? Can they handle more, building more clippers? They can. And the shipyards are in North Angola, which is nice. Okay. So, North Angola, we should build another port. Ugh. And of course Great Britain is ruining relations with us, and we have an anti-lobby. Great. So build another port. We have the population here. And hopefully... how are the fertilizer plants doing? I can't spell. So they're having an input goods shortage. So it'll use more iron, but not more sulfur. I mean, maybe we just need to take that expensive additional route from Spain. Like, for now. Because we need the fertilizer. So they're going to hire up a little bit there. Where is sulfur on the map here? Togo. Danish Togo. Whoa. Ah, man. Oh, nice. So they have no military, but they are Great Britain. Oh, God. Taking Ghana would be nice, but we can't get to them. Dutch Ghana. they're very powerful. The Ivory Coast is part of French Senegal, and I would bet they're part of France. Who is this? Oh. So they are part of the Ashanti. Ooh, the Ashanti are actually pretty powerful. Well, if they're part of the Ashanti, if I attack, will send troops. I'm not going to be able to naval invade. That we know. I'll need a much bigger navy than this. Although I do have people now. Do I dare build up a bigger navy? Like, what is the power of their military? Oh. They have skirmish infantry. This run has been wild in terms of smaller countries and their military power. I've never seen so much. I wonder if I could trade states with Great Britain. Would they give me... They give me a place that has sulfur. Let me take a look at that sulfur map again. Interesting. What if I subjugated Venezuela? I wonder what their... Ah, God. They have an alliance with Brazil. Of course they do. Of course they do. Alright, let's take a look at that sulfur map again. In West Sahara. Morocco. An alliance with Tunisia. Defensive pact with the Ottomans and the Austrians. Not ideal. See, the other problem I keep forgetting, though, is that I would need to declare an interest in one of these places. And I really can't lose my interest in Brazil right now because I can't lose my interest in Brazil because then I can't trade there. I really wonder, though, South Angola. Let me see. Sulfur really is a tough one. It always is, but... Sardinia Piedmont. Okay. So bad Brazil has no access to it. I can't believe they don't have anybody in their market that would do that. Like, do they just not have any? That's crazy. Alright. Though, my trade routes... Ooh. Am I about to lose my land border with France? Let's see. Hey, liberate Algeria. Woot woot. Let's do that. French Niger. Oh. You want to liberate that. Too bad I couldn't have gotten in on this war. What is this war? Cuba. Not that Cuba. Where are they? Oh. Oh, what is this? British colonization rights. I doubt Britain will want me involved. Although I doubt Cuba doesn't want me to. Huh. Okay. We'll finish this coal mine, but then we're going to get to the port because we're going to need time. Oh, wait. Back it up a little bit. We're up to 261 now. You gotta assume even the Spanish one is profitable at this point. One of these has to increase because my demand for it is pretty high. I could maybe, oh my god, look at this budget. We are moving along. I wonder if I subsidize these two buildings, it'll create a massive need for the sulfur, and then bring it to an influential faction within the armed forces has grown frustrated with their co-members' neutrality on the topic of universal suffrage. Themselves in favor of the law, they have now resolved to form a separate political faction that counts on passing it. Get more enactment success chance, and less interest group top attraction. Yeah, the armed forces is building up there. There's not paying attention to that too much. Maybe this one, actually. We could use some more people in the intelligentsia. How did... Oh, I didn't even think of it. They do not like universal suffrage. Okay. So we're losing 20% of our tax income on industries. Although we seem to be doing okay. In fact, we might back off taxes a little bit. Although the problem with that, though, is so much for... Okay, so I could start creating the need for the explosives, but we're still going to need the fertilizers. And not much of a need for it yet. Okay, so let's see, fertilizer. So the fertilizers I built here. Yeah, so let's bump up the need. See if maybe we can get these trade routes to increase. I wonder if it's a losing position to try to get England and France positive with me, because really what they want is to take me over. I mean, that's what they want. The French market can also increase, right? Oh no. They actually don't have that much. Alright, what about the Spanish? Because now it's a profitable one there. No. But I have the influence. Why don't we try to... Or, yeah, maybe it's time I start... Oh, that's right. Well, I can't... Whoa. Something just happened in this game. Yeah, that's right. All these other countries... I don't have interest here, so I'm able to go to Luxembourg. Now we're really seeing big cities here. Brussels. Oh boy. Okay. My headphones are about to die. Alright. We're going to do a headphone switch. So bear with me for one moment here. There we go, much better. Styling. I should probably put these other headphones on the charge. Okay. Oh. Alright, now we can unpause. Alright. So standard of living has gone up slightly. So now the lower strata are happy, middle strata are happy, and the upper one is just about there. The Danish reactionary revolt. Just Greenland and Iceland revolting. Oh no. Well, where is... Is there anybody left in just Denmark? Oh my god. Wait, the only place Denmark has in this war is wait, this is just the state of Denmark right now. So, all of Denmark is revolting, and now the main state of Denmark, oops, is down here in Ghana. Oh, Denmark. I mean, Ghana. We should have the Ashanti just steamroll into Denmark and take them over. That would be a wonderful turn of events. Okay. Well, we are almost at universal suffrage. That's nice. We're probably going to get that next. More fishing wars and sugar. I swear to God. My private construction. I mean, my private construction is not doing well. I haven't been really manipulating the market enough to direct them, I suppose. That's partly the problem. Still, nobody wants to buy my oil. Let's take a look here. So we're researching all this stuff. I would like to get to cars. We have the oil. So what we need is the combustion engine. Yeah, oil and rubber. I mean, this could be very beneficial to us. The problem is we have fallen behind on production research. Pump jacks, rifling. Rifling could get our steel mills going. Although, you know, we haven't heard from the steel mills in a little bit. They were having some issues further back in the run. Yeah, so now they're doing okay. Steel's pretty cheap. Oh, we could save all these workers. Yeah, we definitely don't need that right now. So, so wait, how are the motor industries in here? So we could use more. I think we build another rifling. We should build another one. So let's add that to the queue. Now, let me double check if rifling lowers, if it's a labor saving PM. I don't think it is. Yeah, no, it's not. It just changes the PM. But it will use more steel. We also don't need as much. Now, do we end up doing the military shipyards? No, we did not. We should, at this point in time. Fabric, iron, and hardwood. Yeah. Now there's no iron here. Yeah, I mean the problem is Lower Kongo is the place. Oh, we got 36,000 peasants here now. Lower Kongo has been the place for everything for so long. But, so we have the iron here. We have this, but we could switch that over to, yeah, to hardwood. Alright, we're going to build some military shipyards, and we're going to start, for one, building it ourselves, because we are importing those right now. We don't need to. And then building up this navy. It'll raise our prestige, which will slightly lower the interest rate. Yeah, it would be nice if we could get these guys back to here. Okay. So we keep going with the queue here. You know, okay, so we don't really need this port anymore. We had that up there before because we didn't have enough convoys. But now we do. Now we do. Let's see. How's the sulfur trade been going? It's not moving up. And now this one is unprofitable. Ideally, it would be nice. We build up the Navy. It'll raise our prestige a little bit. Hopefully to the point that we can add another interest. And then we really do start looking at a place that we can make a protectorate. Oh, hello. To turn into a protectorate to give us sulfur. So this should really change up some of... I mean, it's not going to be instantaneous, but this should really change up who we have, who the political power of stuff is. So this guy is kind of using up the reformer we don't really need anymore. Let's see who we can get. Traditionalist, nope. A nihilist. Not bad. What does the nihilist movement support? Stuff we already have. Traditionalist, positivist. Democrat, land reformer, positivist, market liberal, reformer. Oh, the reformer. Oh, who? That was neutral on the other rights of women. We already have property women. Positivist, pacifist, humanitarian. Ah, look at this. Alright. We might invite this person and get the liberal movement. Ugh, why does it always move? Where was it? I always forget what the icons look like. Why? Why? Let me just see. Tell me that person is suddenly gone. Here we go. Humanitarian. Atsudumor. So where was he on the list? Everybody's damaging relations with me. Good lord. Land reformer. Democrats, radical, pacifist, protectionist, land reformer, Democrat, reformer, and authoritarian. Okay. So we're definitely inviting this guy. No. This guy, a humanitarian. Expensive tastes. So we don't really want you to become the leader of the country. Political movement, pop attraction, that would be nice. And he's pious. Oh man, this guy would be an awful leader, but an excellent agitator. So we can grant him leadership already. Who do we have here? So the intelligentsia is currently protectionists. Political operators, so they're getting interest group political strength from him. Oh, getting +5 political strength. -5 political strength. So basically just getting interest group pop attraction. Yeah, we're going to take this guy. So +5% political group. Yeah. All right. So now the intelligentsia have the trait humanitarian. So when we get human rights, we'll move for multiculturalism. I suppose we could also go for guaranteed liberties. That's not a bad thing to have. Women's suffrage is the big one that we want to go for when we get feminism. Yeah, we do eventually. We want to get workers' protections because we started on serfdom, and so we can get the Surf's Up achievement. For some reason, that one always seems to elude me. I think mainly because in many ones I kind of forget about it by the time I get to this point. But I haven't forgotten this time. So we're definitely going to go for that just because. I'm not going for any of those right now. I'm going to wait. Well, I can't do homesteading right now anyway. I would like to move, though, to commercialized agriculture. So I'm going to wait for when we get mutual funds. So maybe we go for guaranteed liberties here. Now, I don't want to burn through my bureaucracy here, but... yeah. Regulatory bodies. So lower the. Oh yeah, but I'm waiting on workers' protections. Restricted child labor. Dependents' income goes up. But we do get more mortality. Hum. What do we want? What do we want? I mean, you know, it very well might be time for laissez-faire. Oh, you know, I always... negative 25% loan interest rates. Wait, laissez-faire will radicalize the industrialists because of this guy, because he's a protectionist. Oh my lordsos. Alright, so how do we get rid of you? I would like to move to laissez-faire now that I think about it. Okay, so we need, because we can get, oh wait, we can't invite anybody though, because the cooldown. Alright. So we can't do that right now, so maybe we do move to guaranteed liberties. Because, yeah, we're going to start imposing some laws. Like when we do women's suffrage, that's going to piss some people off. So if we do this, it'll help with that. So we're going to do guaranteed liberties. Guaranteed liberties, liberties. Now that'll be stuck in your head, not just mine. Okay. The influx of Brazilian. I'm yelling here because my headphones are too loud. suddenly realized. The influx of Brazilian lobbying money into Congolese politics has raised domestic tension significantly. Rumors and accusations of certain politicians being Brazilian agents have become commonplace.
Mm-hmm.
We don't want increased radicalism at this point. Can we take the hit to legitimacy? No. Oh no. Yeah, we can. Oh yeah, we're actually really high there. Although, we're also really close to being a legitimate government. Ooh, and we'll hurt the pop attraction to the armed forces, actually. We'll take that. What's 1%? What's 1%? Alright. We're gonna take a quick bathroom break, and I'm gonna try out my new little intermission cam. Alright. Muvambe Matu, a prominent ally of the Congolese Brazilian Association, has recently been cited living significantly above his means. His detractors claim that his lifestyle is enabled by Brazilian donations, in air quotes. Oh, interesting. So we can get him found guilty of corruption and imprisoned, or exonerated. We do want to get to laissez-faire. He will oppose that. I mean, he's in opposition, so it's not too much of a problem, but you might keep him. Or you get the trait grifter. Let's do this one. Let's see what happens. I guess... yeah, I guess he was exonerated. You're lucky this time, November. Okay. Let's see. What are we doing with our lives? What are we doing with our lives? Alright, so we have 2 more coal mines to get through. Okay. Oh, you know, I forgot. I was trying to get the need for that going, but that was... my chair is, like, falling away from me here. Because this room is on a slant. It's like constant struggle. Okay. The Liberal Party. So just the so the trade unions have now left the Radical Party. I don't know if that was the best move, guys, and the rural folk want to join them. The radical part of it. The rural folk want to be radicals, apparently. Okay. Alright, what's this? Parties, particularly the Radical Party, are struggling to raise enough funds for all their campaigning events. Well, what is going on with the election? Interesting, the Liberal Party is leading. Now, let's pause this for a minute. So, who is the guy here? He's a reformer. Get more influence. Improve relations. Okay. I don't know if I necessarily want the trade unions to have the presidency yet. Minus 410 expenses. We'll take it. This is an interesting campaign. Okay. We might get a trade union president. Look at that debt. We have made a bit of a dent in the debt. Okay, what is coal in the market now? Okay. And what's going on with this? Why are we having this little bounce around here with these guys? They're not able to hold employees. Ooh, we are about to get guaranteed liberties, though, I can tell you that much. Okay. Well. Well. Alright. When is the checkpoint for this? July 25th. Oh, for poopin' sakes. Are you kidding me? This is the last thing I need right now. What do they want? What in the... So they want Angola. Basically, give us Angola, or we take everything. And there's nobody on my side. This is not good. This is not good. I just built stuff there too. Well, it's not all for nothing. I definitely siphoned off some pops. Oh, Great Britain. I mean, we're gonna have to give in. We can't take them on. King Edward of Hanover. Ouch. This one hurts. This one hurts. How dare you take the land that I took? Poor Angolans. You're gonna ruin my map painting and everything. Let's just get it over with. Wait, what's this? Oh yeah, we can't, we can't yield in the opening phase. Well, let's see what happens. If we add, let's just add, revoke claim on South Angola. We'll see if anybody wants to get in this. The ideas of the Radical Party raising interest throughout the country, leading to political turmoil. Yeah, we'll do that. I'm not going to raise our troops because we're giving in. Unless somebody suddenly is like leaning towards us, which they're not. Really, New Granada? Really? A2? Oh man. Alright. It was nice while it lasted. What if I just give you South Angola? Let me keep that one, huh? But no. They want all of Angola. Alright. Anybody? Nobody. Yeah. The problem is nobody wants a piece of Great Britain. That's the problem. Yeah, give in. Well, at least we have a claim now. Oh yeah, so now we gotta cut out these trade routes because we don't have that resource anymore. Yeah, I don't think are we producing any coffee? Oh, we do have some, okay. Oh, yeah. They didn't take that, though. Congolese East Angola. Oh, God. Look, we still got that. We got that little dot right there. We started from the bottom. And, well, we're still at the bottom. And there's nothing I'm gonna be able to do for those guys. There's no people. I don't have enough arable land to do anything. What's the population? It's 3,000. I mean, all right. Well, nothing I can do about that. Oh yes, and my explosives factory is gone. We shall build again. Although now we have the peasants for it there. And you will... although we're starting to run out of the peasants. Yeah, build it again. It was nice while it lasted. British Congo. Look at this guy. Governor General William Rowden Hastings. You know, Congolese man right there. So I wish we could then just be good with the French. How about the Germans? No. Yeah, because I don't have an interest over there. Oh, and now our budget sucks. Now our budget sucks. So we are spending a lot on government admin. What is the deal with that? We have 3 in Lower Congo. We don't need 3. What's taxation capacity here? Yeah, we can lose a little bit of that. Okay, well, let's see what this is. A protest advocating for the Guaranteed Liberties Law was called in order to silence the detractors. However, the police force decided to take the law in their own hands and violently repressed protesters. Unlike today, that's a lot of radicals. Yeah, I'd rather take this one. Other than the armed forces will be super pissed. We'll take this one. Okay. I was about to do something and they distracted me. What was I about to do? Oh, the government admin. Okay. Yeah, so we'll cut one of those. Alright, so that helped significantly. The university is actually not costing all that much. Is it fully staffed? It is. Let's try that. Yeah, I mean, I added a couple hundred. Yeah. I mean, whatever. And we are spending a lot on paper again. Yeah, I mean, there's a market for more of it. Why? Oh. Is the price of paper, though, that cheap in my market? It is. Let's see. Alright, what can we do? What can we do? Oof, conservative party really moved up there. Oh, good thing I didn't bring the rural folk into the radical party. Now they're marginalized. And the trade unions joined the radical party again. That's nice. Ugh. Yeah, it's because the trade unions don't like the industrialists. Well, we'll keep it this way. Alright, so we have our radical. Yeah, I would like to, increase the clout of the intelligentsia, or at least redistribute some of this clout. Now, what is it that the petite bourgeoisie are doing that's getting them all this money? So there are some that are shopkeepers, clerks, engineers, clergymen, laborers, bureaucrats. Alright. Guaranteed liberties. Only 25 of them are aristocrats, so... Officers, farmers, 99 of them are capitalists. So the trade centers. So they have quite a few people who are part of the trades, or work in the trade center. Although they're all struggling. Erg. Okay, and we're back to this. Don't really have anything to sell. Fertilizer plant. Fine. Nobody's going to take it though, it's not profitable. Okay, so fertilizer is cheap. Oh, yeah. Because we don't have the explosives factory buying it. Well, I had a bit of a wild run on this one. We started with Angola. We lost it. Kept the debt. We made a little bit of a dent in it, actually. But we have not... oh, look at this. Okay. We are going to raise the taxes. Because if we can get the debt down just to a little bit, eventually we'll reach a point where we can, get the interest payment down enough to lower taxes. Oh, people, you're going to be radical once again, though. And still, we can't get anybody on laissez-faire. Oh, yeah, we were trying to get rid of... What's the cooldown for us? We have 3 more years before we can... before we can do anything. Alright. Well, I think this is a good stopping point for today. So we went for 3 hours. We might only have one more session of this run. We're in 1908 already. At most, maybe 2 sessions. So we are almost near the end of it.